city of Springboro has lots of construction going on. Hi, I'm Maureen Russell Hodson, and this is Springboro Here and There. And today I'm talking with Vince Murphy, who is the service director for the city of Springboro.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. And when we say there's a lot of construction going on, we're not kidding.
Yes, ma'am. There is quite a bit.
Every corner of Springboro, right?
Just about. But our main focus right now currently is State Route 73 to get the medians wrapped up. They've been a big topic of conversation, and weather has not been our friend.
Well, tell us what's going on right here behind us.
If you look behind us, we've got two medians. They're about a quarter mile in length if you put both of them together. They were put in about 15 years ago when we did a widening of 73 for the bike path. And that narrowed down the median space. And over time, the original design has lived its life and became a maintenance nightmare. So in an effort to curtail some of the maintenance, we're doing a redesign of the two medians here on 73.
Okay, tell us what's all involved in the redesign, because they're going to be looking really spiffy here very soon, right?
Well, I think they'll look really spiffy, to be honest with you, but more importantly, they'll be a little more safer for our employees to go out and actually perform the maintenance on the medians. We're going with a little less maintenance approach, and hopefully it works out in the future.
What is the purpose of medians? Why do some roads have medians and some don't?
To be honest with you, I believe these two in particular are strictly for aesthetics, because it is such a long stretch of four-lane road in the middle of town that it will add to the appearance of our city.
So you'll be landscaping those as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
On the typically what had happened before is the ends of the medians were full of plant material, and over time what we've found is they became an interference for traffic. For instance, when you pull out of the city building on this side, we had to cut all the grass plants down because you couldn't see the eastbound traffic.
Well, that is definitely a safety issue.
Absolutely. So what we've done in the redesign is we've put turf on the east and west ends of those medians that we can mow and maintain, where nothing will be a sightline issue, very similar to what we have on 741 with those medians. Low-growing plant material that would be a sightline issue. And then in the center of the medians, we're planting 6 columnar sweet gum trees. And they'll be a very narrow growing tree. They'll have cobblestone around the bottom, so there won't be any mulching or turf to maintain there. And then to mimic the intersection of 73 and 741 with the red thermoplast crosswalks, we're going to mimic that look onto the medians of 73. That's what the asphalt's in the middle of the medians before. They're not turnarounds, they're going to be just a stamped thermoplast look, so it'll look like bricks in there.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. That'll be very nice.
We believe it's going to be a lot less maintenance moving forward, and that's what we're hoping for.
Okay, so when do we expect this project to be wrapped up?
Mother Nature has not been our friend.
All spring, right?
On any of our projects so far this spring, it has not been our friend. But we excavated all the soil out, tore out all of the old irrigation that was in there last fall, hoping to get soil in there and let it set over winter. That did not happen, as obvious with all the snow days and the rain days that we've had since January 1. It's been like a tropical rainforest. So we finally had some dry days enough to get soil in there, get everything put in. Irrigation is up and running, as I'm sure you've heard. Those heads will all be changed to sprinkler heads instead of spray heads once the plant material is established in there. But things are moving along quite nicely. I'm anticipating everything to be done with the exception of the stamping of the asphalt this week.
Oh, very exciting.
And again, we got
fingers crossed that no rain.
We got another beautiful day today, but you know, the rest of the week looks like it's going to be wet, so they're going to try to get done what they can today.
Well, just let's quickly talk about a couple of other projects. Sure. I know the water tower, one of the water towers.
Water tower on Lytle, that was just recently painted the inside. Yeah. 2 years ago we did the outside, and this year drained the water tower and painted the inside, so it's good to go for hopefully another 10, 12, 15 years.
But just another maintenance thing that has to happen all along.
Absolutely, and you know, it's not a pretty thing to do, and it's not a popular thing to do, but it's something that we need to do to help maintain our infrastructure.
And I think as summer approaches, people are excited about Kacie Jane Park and another project that's been plagued by rain, right?
Yeah, it's been an absolute adventure to build that, to be involved in the building of that project. And again, Mother Nature's not been a big help to us. She has eased up a little bit. We've got some soil moved, and that was the key, is to have some dry days to get soil moved and some concrete down. I was just at Kacie Jane this morning for about an hour or so. Met with the folks are in town from Colorado. They're actually painting the splash pad area itself. It should be wrapped up by dark tonight. And then it has to sit and cure for a few days, and we're dry enough that we're moving some dirt around that side also. Pouring concrete, bricklayers are going hot and heavy, and we're making progress. Hopefully we'll get that thing open shortly.
No date yet, but again,
it's so
weather
hard.
makes it very unpredictable.
It does, it does, and it's it is frustrating. It's frustrating for everybody. It's frustrating for the residents. It's definitely frustrating for us on the construction side of that project, because we know we need to get it open. It's summertime. It's a splash pad, restroom. It's a shelter. You know, it's going to be a great amenity to the city. There's no doubt about it. But some things. You
have no control, right? And that's phase one, and then phase two will.
Phase two, we're looking at incorporating in 2020, and that will include, I believe, 3 more playgrounds that will sit to the north of that facility, and each playground will be age specific. So that, you know, if you've got toddlers, we'll have a playground for little ones and a playground for middle ones, and then obviously a little larger playground for the older children.
Well, you and your crews are out all over town, very busy. You're also maintaining all the parks as well.
Yes, ma'am. Parks are constantly need attention, and we just keep gaining more, and that's great. I'm very proud of the effort that my staff and our staff has put in, and we'll just keep plugging away. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, we look forward to the first concert, which is on June 21st with the menus, so we hope to see you all there. Thanks for talking with me this morning.
Absolutely.
For more information about all of the construction or other information about the city of Springboro, please visit our website, ci.springboro.oh.us, or visit us on Facebook. That's going to do it for this show. We'll see you next time. Help your Springboro Police Department fight crime. Borough Street Watch program is the police department's latest crime prevention and investigation tool. You've installed a home security camera to keep your family and property safe. That camera is also an extra set of eyes in our neighborhoods. Register your home security camera with the Springboro Police Department. If criminal activity occurs in your neighborhood, your video may provide information we need to stop it and prevent future crimes. You will only be contacted if a criminal incident occurs in the vicinity of your camera. Help us keep your neighborhood safe. Call the Springboro Police 748-0611 or email springborodispatch@cityofspringboro.com for information. Your camera could make all the difference.